Yo, what it do, man? It's time to hop right back in mode because, look, another lesson for the day is, God is judging us off of our heart, not off our sin. Now, don't get me wrong. You got to listen to this very carefully to really understand this, because why I say he's not judging us off our sin, which he does care about. He does care if we sin. He does care if we do the wrong thing, because sin causes human conflict, environmental destruction, and it also causes us to unbelieve. But this is why he does not care for it. At the same time, everybody has fell short in the glory of God. One thing you got to understand is, regardless if you're a baby or if you're the oldest adult on earth, you are going to sin. We are going to fight against temptation for the rest of our life. We are either going to unknowingly sin or we're going to knowingly sin. But understand that your sin does not make you who you are. It does cause you to take a different path and things like that, but it does not make you who you are. Your heart does. Okay, listen to this. One thing we have to understand is God is the biggest balance in life. This is why he's also not religious. This is why I keep saying this also. Because listen, of course his code, his law tells you not to steal, right? But he understands you're going to have to break that sometime. What if you have to defend your life and this person that's trying to murder you is a non-stop ruthless, or this is a serial killer or anything? You have to defend your life and take that person's life. What if you're homeless, this your 10th day without eating, and you finally give in, you go in there and you steal because you got kids or anything? God understands the balance of life. Of course he's going to judge you for that sin, but he want to see if you're going to take accountability. He knows your heart intent. He understands that you had to steal because you wanted to feed your family. But some people just steal for fun. You can use evil for good and you can use good for evil. He's a balance. But that doesn't mean do those things. You got to understand, we are living in mankind's nature of evil, not God's nature of good. If we helped each other, we wouldn't have to steal. If we don't want to murder each other and not give in to these evil desires, we wouldn't have to murder each other and things like that. But these are all our choices. Evil only has the power that you give it. Good only has the power that you give it. So for you to, in order to reach God and understand his judgment, you have to go to the good side. In order for you to really be evil in life, you have to go to the evil side. Look, the Bible says the heart is deceitful above all things. Who can know it? We don't know our own hearts. We can't trust ourselves. We can't trust each other. But God's heart is different. God's soul is different. God's spirit is different. He knows our heart. We don't. This is why he knows what we're going to do, and he's going to judge us off of that. He's not going to judge because you sinned and you did all these crazy things. Everyone has fell short to the glory of God. There is only one human being who had God's intervention, which is his son, who never sinned, was the main example to tell us how to go about life. If he was judging us off our sin like we judge each other based off these religions and things, everybody will still be just like the crowd that was about to cast the stone on the woman for her committing adultery, when we all do the same thing. The first person without sin cast the stone. We can't. No matter if you're a baby, no matter if you're the oldest adult, there is nothing that you have done on this earth that is perfect. There is nothing that can please God of you doing good on this earth, because our goodness is like a filthy rag to him. So like I just said this last video, a lot of people do this stuff because they want to go to heaven, when we're supposed to be doing this stuff just because we should be doing it. There's no doing it because there's a reason. There's good is supposed to be just good without any reason. But people do good for certain reasons. Conditional love. So We already know what path to take after this video. We already know how God is going to judge us. All you do is have to be prepared and keep your heart on God and keep your mind on being good, regardless. Even if our goodness is a filthy rags to him, that don't mean he doesn't like it. That don't mean like he doesn't look at it. That just means like you're supposed to do this automatically. Don't look for a reward because you're changing your ways. Don't look for no reward, because that's what the devil is teaching you already. Go and do this and you get a reward for it. God rewards you for doing good, but don't do good for the reward. You know, we do evil for the reward. We can't do good for the reward. It's something where we're supposed to want. Everything that God is what we're supposed to want. It's literally a free choice, a free will. Just like the temptation is. But he's not here to judge us, knowing that he's not here to judge us off of our sin, knowing that it's sin all around us. A lot of people have no knowledge of God. So if you got no knowledge of God and you out here sinning, and you never learn like what sinning really is, you think he's going to be like, you going to hell because you were sinning all this time, even though you never knew. We have the knowledge of good and evil, but mankind's definition of good and evil is so mixed up with the devil's right now. That's why we need God. So look, y'all be good out here, man. Try your best to fight against temptation, resist. Peace and blessings, and I'm gonna catch y'all.